Hey all, it's me, it's Derek. I know I didn't do a video last Thursday and I apologize for that. I don't really feel like doing one today, but I'm forcing myself to sit down and do this because I think that this is something that everybody needs to be aware of in case they witness it or are a part of it. So, my mom's been going through chemo the last couple years almost, year and a half, something like that. And I don't know if I really talked about this in my videos before, but my dad has a lot of issues. Throughout my mom and his marriage, they've always had a lot of issues. And she was telling him to stop doing something last night. And he grabbed her and he pushed her and she fell and she broke her wrist. And he's done some crazy things in the past. So he's never done anything like that, too. So like when I got the phone call from my aunt last night, I wasn't by my phone, so I missed my mom's call when she tried to call me to go to the hospital and call the police. And my aunt called me and she had been having some backache, so I assumed that's what it was. Well, no, it was that he had pushed her down. My dad pushed my mom down and she broke her wrist, her left wrist, which is her non dominant hand, at least one good thing about it if there can be in a situation like that. So my dad is up in jail, and I just brought some of his pills up to him at the jail, which was absolutely surreal. And I even told the cop who was taking the stuff, I said, I did not picture myself being up here today. But, you see and hear about domestic violence all the time. Like I said, I never thought I would ever see my dad do anything like this. He's going to be arraigned a hearing or whatever you call it tomorrow. But I really that's why it seems out of it. Like I seem probably a little bit more distant in this video, but I think this is something that people need to know about, that if you experience domestic violence, whether you be a woman or a man, and you go through that too, to tell somebody to report it immediately to make sure that that person is, not endangering you, not endangering people you care about, because that's very serious when somebody does something like that. I mean, she could have hit her head, any number of things could have happened. I mean, it's just an awful situation. And it's it's kind of added some more pressure now on all the rest of us too. I'm an only child, so luckily I live close by my parents' house, but um, yeah, that has not been a fun 24 hours for me. It's been just surreal and very, very sad for me too that this whole thing happened. And I found myself even questioning, should I have stayed over there, because I went over there and had some dinner and hung out for a while. And then I'm like, oh, if I had stayed over there, would that have potentially prevented this from happening? I'd probably not. If somebody's going to do something crazy, odds are they're going to probably do something anyway. But if you need any type of support, definitely always feel free to contact me directly, and always feel free if you go through this, if somebody hits you or threatens you or those sort of things, call the police, do something about it. People can't be allowed to do that. There's rules in our society for a reason, to prevent this sort of stuff from happening and make sure that people are held accountable for their actions. So this is kind of almost like a public service message, in hopes that if there is anybody out there that's going through this right now that has not reported it, that you will report it and make sure that you're okay and that you're taken care of and that you have a support system, even if it's me or other people virtually, that this is an important issue that needs to be discussed more in our society. So that's all I wanted to say. I wish that this was a lighter note video, but I just wanted to share that. Very personal, just a very sad 24 hours, because my mom has already been through enough. And to see her go through more like this, especially as something just ridiculous like this happening, is just uncalled for. So, yeah, a lot of things are going to change from this, I have a feeling. But thank you guys for watching. And like I said, share this with anybody that might be experiencing this type of stuff, that it might help too. Thank you.